Hello my dears, and welcome back to my corner of the internet. Today I've got another book talk video to share with you guys, as well as a few shoutouts, but as always I will save those until the end. So let's just jump right into it. The book we're going to be talking about today is Norse Mythology by Neil Gaiman. I've done one other book talk video on Neil in the past. I think it was back in November of last year. I just did a kind of 3 of my faves or something like that sort of book talk. So it's I'm excited to kind of dive into a one-off with his latest release. Now, Neil is one of my favorites. He's not one that I've talked about a lot in the past because it's kind of hard for me to know where to begin. I get so overwhelmed, I get so excited thinking about his body of work that I just don't know where to begin. So with this having come out not too long ago, I think a few months ago, now seems like the perfect time to just sort of pick up with his newer stuff. So what's to be said about Neil Gaiman? He is a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime storyteller, I find. He creates worlds that are so vivid and so unique and so incredibly Neil Gaiman-ish, it's the best way to describe it, that you enjoy so much every second that you spend there. So with that being said, I had been really excited to see how he would approach retelling Norse myths. So the main players in this book are Loki, Thor, and Odin. Now, of course, with all the Avengers stuff having come out from Marvel recently, as I'm reading this book, I have the actors, Tom Hiddleston, Chris Hemsworth, and Anthony Hopkins as Odin in my mind, which, not a bad thing, not a bad thing. There are worse things that you could be thinking of while reading, but... So, those are the main characters in each of the myths, and then there's a wealth of other lesser-known gods that are also discussed in the stories. What I love about Neil is he's got such a simple and to-the-point way of writing and storytelling that I find really refreshing and really appealing. As much as I love beautiful, complicated, layered prose, sometimes there's just something about a concise story told concisely, but yet still just bubbling over with so much imagery and creativity. So, I would recommend this book to anyone who's new to the Norse myths. It's great. It's also good for kids. I'd say probably kids 10 and up could also read it. My daughter's going to read it probably when I'm done, when I'm done filming. And I think she'll enjoy it. There's a bit of violence in it and things like that, but it's told in such a way that it's not really scary. And it's a lot of it's also a bit tongue-in-cheek, and that makes it really fun too. So it's a short little book. It doesn't take long to read. You could read it in a sitting or two if that's how you like to devour your stories. I'm more of a read when I can sort of person, so my book is always in my purse or with me in the house, so I can grab a few pages here and there whenever I can. But yeah, so I'm not going to go into any of the stories because it would take forever, but there's just a lot of cunning and clever and bizarre things that happen in these stories. So if you're new to the myths, or if you just want to see how someone like Neil Gaiman would dive into that pool and make it his own, definitely check it out because he does top-notch job of it. And if you've read this, I'd love to hear what you thought of it. If you read Neil Gaiman in general, what are some of your faves? And yeah, we'll be talking about him again soon, I think. So I will look forward to that. Now before I go, I just want to get my shout-outs in here. I got 3 lovely ladies to recommend for you guys to go and check out if you have the time. The first one is Rosita Vila. She is She's been with me here on YouTube since almost the beginning, I think. I can't even remember hardly a time when she wasn't watching and commenting on my videos. And I just appreciate her so much. She's a sweetheart. She's got a channel where right now she's doing an exercise challenge, and she has cooking videos, and she has videos where, you know, she does hauls or just talks to the camera, and she shares her family, and she's just a sweetheart. So if you are not already subscribed to her, I would really recommend you go and check out her channel and let her know that I sent you. Channel number 2 is OMG Becca G. I think I'm saying that right. And she's a really fun lady. She's got this gorgeous family that she just adores, and she makes a lot of really fun videos, and I love watching her. And her and her girls, they just seem like such sweet girls. And yeah, she does a lot of fun content, a lot of interesting content lately. I've noticed her kind of pushing the boundaries of her channel and trying new and unique things, and that's really fun for me to watch, and I get excited when I see that happening. So definitely go and check her out. And then finally is another Canadian YouTuber. Her name is Fringe Beauty here on YouTube. She does empties videos, haul videos, makeup videos. She's got some purse videos. Just, you know, everything us ladies love when we're thinking about beauty and things like that. So definitely go and check her out as well. And of course, all these channels will be linked down in the description bar below. So that's going to do it for today, you guys. Still feeling a little under the weather, but definitely much improved. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye!